I've spent the past year challenging myself to level my skills in the wilderness without banking to the highest possible level of 99. I've caught tens of thousands of chinchampas, I've fished over 50,000 dart crabs, I did tens of thousands of agility laps, all without ever going to bank my loot or grab more supplies. Now, because of all of these challenges, I have maxed, and it's time to start a new challenge, a much harder one. I'm not exaggerating when I say I think this is the hardest PvP challenge ever attempted. I am locking my account in the wilderness north of the ditch until I have every single wilderness drop, all without ever using a bank, which already sounds insane, but it gets even crazier. Lamoy completed the wilderness on a hardcore Ironman without ever dying, and then Reese attempted to do it on a main without ever banking, and he got close, but he died trying to complete all of the Revenant drops. I am also going to attempt this on a main, but I'm not going to use max gear. In fact, I'm going to walk into the wilderness with absolutely nothing. No weapons, no armor, no supplies. I will have nothing. Well, almost nothing. The only things I will be taking into the wilderness with me before I lock my account there are my max cape, so I have access to different spellbooks, and 1 billion gold coins. It just feels right in these challenges to be risking something, for it to be high stakes, and if I'm naked, it won't be, so I decided to take in a bunch of gold. So completely naked and defenseless, I will have to use my wilderness knowledge to gear myself to fend off PKers and use my wilderness survival skills to stay alive for hundreds, maybe even thousands of hours. I know this challenge sounds impossible, but I really think it's doable. The beauty of the wilderness and the reason I love it so much is that you never know what you'll find. If you spend enough time there, you find some truly unbelievable things. I'm so excited just thinking about what I might encounter on this journey, and it is almost time to start, but I just have to do one quick thing first. Today's sponsor is Displate, which I am super excited to talk about because this is something I actually own and would genuinely recommend. I went and got these off my wall, but these are two displays that I have owned for about 3 years now. I bought them without a sponsorship. I actually own these, and I would highly recommend them. They still look as good as the day that I got them. So if you have blank walls like I do, I would highly recommend Displate. The range of different art they have is actually insane. There's over 2 million different choices, so you will definitely be able to find something you love. And it's really easy to sort through this vast amount of choices. They have officially licensed designs from a ton of hugely popular things like Star Wars, Marvel, and a ton of different video games. Displates are incredibly quick, easy, and painless to mount as well. You don't need any tools, and it's safe for your walls. Literally all you do is just put a sticker and a magnet that they provide you with onto your wall and you're done. If you do decide to get one, they offer fast delivery as well. Your metal poster should arrive in 4 to 5 business days. And best of all, if you use my link in the description, you can grab an exclusive discount for your new displays, or you could shop with my code PIP to get up to 38% off. Thanks again to Displate for sponsoring this video. Let's head into the wilderness, and I'm going to be staying here for, I don't even want to know how long, months without banking. All I have is this max cape, and one of the reasons I have it is because I'm going to be teleporting to my house, which I have set up to look like the wilderness. I've removed basically everything except some wilderness teleports and a spellbook changer. This will just help me get around the wilderness a little bit easier. It's a pretty massive place and I'll be going all around. And because I'm starting with nothing, I might have to PK some gear. So I've added an armor repair stand in case I PK Barrows or Perilous Moon's gear that I have to repair myself. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk on my POH. I'm really excited. I want to get right into the wilderness. I have been waiting to do this for months. So let's go into the wilderness. This is probably the dumbest thing I've ever done on RuneScape. I am in the wilderness with no food, no freezes, no armor, and I have 1 billion GP on me. And because I literally have nothing, I can't really kill many monsters, so I'm gonna kill some low-level zombie pirates and hope for some like rune items. I need to get freezes and food as soon as possible because that's the only way I'll be able to survive anything. We are starting pretty low on the totem pole. We have nothing. We're gonna kick some zombie pirates. Luckily, they only have 35 health and they have some pretty good drops. I'm pretty sure I have the diaries done. Yeah, I have like all the diaries done except for Calvarion. So drops should be, oh my god, a rune sword. Dude, on the first kill, I get a rune sword. Don't ask me why these level like 20s drop this crazy gear, but you know, I'm not complaining. Ooh, a looting bag. I am going to be using a lot of this throughout this challenge. It is a kind of like a pseudo bank for me. I'll be able to put anything that I'm not currently using in it so I can store it for later. It'll save a lot of inventory space, which I will desperately need for this challenge. Oh, battle staves. That is really helpful. I'm going to keep one down here because I'm going to use that as a staff. Some much needed coins. I can buy runes for barrage, and I'm not going to go below 1 bill. I'm not going to spend the 1 bill itself. So I need all the coins I can get. Ooh, speaking of barrage, some death runes. That is one of the 3 runes that I need to cast barrage. As soon as I get a little bit more money or drops, I will go buy blood runes. Or I will just get them as a drop. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Having a free spell is the most important thing in the wilderness. It's even more important than having food. So before I go literally anywhere, I am going to go buy some water runes. I'm not going to spend any of the bill that I brought in. So I have 1 bill and 3k. So I have 3k to spend. So I can buy like 100 water runes so I can cast barrage. On the off chance that I do get attacked, I can freeze the PKer and escape. I have 87 HP to work with. So as long as I can get a freeze before taking 87 damage, I can theoretically escape and not lose 1 bill. I think I'm going to be using this shop a lot. Let's buy 300. That should be enough for a long while. I'm not going to be casting a ton of barrages. That's 50 barrages. And this battle staff actually gives some magic bonus. As soon as I get food, I think I will be pretty confident in escaping at least pretty newbie PKers. Oh, 5 Karambwans. That, to anyone else, that's a terrible drop. But to me, oh god, there's a guy. Whoa, I don't think he's even PKing. He's just trying to get down here so he can teleport. Still scary though. But anyways, to anyone else, that is a terrible drop. But these 5 Karambwans literally double my HP pool. So I'm going to go unnote them at the bandit camp. I think to make things more visually clear, I'm going to looting bag the 1 bill. That way you'll be able to visually see how much money I actually have. I'm going to sell these 2 battle staves. This is also a shop I will be using a lot to unnote stuff. If you sell something noted and then buy it back, it obviously unnotes. So that is how I will unnote stuff without a bank a lot of the time. And it's time to head back to the zombie pirates and get a little bit more money. This time I have food and freezes, so I feel quite a bit safer. It is still multi though. So if 2 people get on me, I'm probably just dead. Ooh, there we go. A zombie pirate key. That is the first wilderness drop of the series. 1 out of 62. A bit of an easier one. I wanted to stay here till I got it. I'm going to stay here a bit longer though. And I need more food. Oh, a rune med helm. Look at me, dude. Oh my god. I look like a wilderness warrior, bro. Ooh, an Addy plate body. We are just looking better by the minute. This gear actually isn't meaningless, by the way. It's actually like got some decent stats. And there we go. Boom. 11 anglerfish. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's go open this key. Can I spoon the scroll? Rune med helms. I can't believe I've opened this 100,000 times. That's crazy. All right, we have a nice little base starter amount of cash and 11 anglerfish. We actually kind of have a survivable amount of food. I'm gonna go back to zombie pirates and just see if I can like get some lucky dragon weapon. Oh, there's a guy here now. Rytrox. It doesn't look like he's here to PK, but I don't know. I am so defenseless. I don't want to be near other players right now. I need to hide basically. Okay, more blood runes. Should I? Dude, this is so risky. I think I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna call it on zombie pirates. I got what I came for. I got the zombie pirate key and I have barrage runes and some food. And look at this nice tank armor that I'm leaving with. I look like a menace. Next, I'm going to knock something else out on the board as well as get some more food. Dark wilderness fishing bait, or whatever it's called, dark crab bait. What is it? What is it even called? Dark fishing bait? I don't even know what it's called, but I'm going to get some from the Enkus and then I'm going to go fish some dark crabs for myself. Right now, I only have 16 food and I want basically a full inventory so I feel as safe as possible because I am super defenseless. So every little bit helps. Dark fishing bait. That's what it is. I couldn't remember the name, but that's another thing knocked off the board. 2 out of 62. It's like I'm going around in leagues and getting all like the easy tasks before I start on the medium and hard ones. Even some of the extremely like master tasks, like stuff. There are pets on the board, dude. It's gonna take me a while to do this. Oh, there's 3 fishermen inside. I'm sorry for what I'm about to do. It's time to go on the offensive and PK for the first time of the series. I will be able to pick up and use stuff that other people drop, so that is going to be a big part of this as well. I'm going to have to PK gear probably, just like I'm about to PK a lobster pot. There we go, he's dead. I have killed too many fishermen on my time on RuneScape. He didn't even have a lobster pot. It's Draco. You're paying for that guy's sins. I'm sorry. I'm killing 2 fishermen. Add another to the score. I have killed way too many fishermen, dude. Too many innocent fishermen have died by my hand. But it's for the challenge, so it has to be done. Okay, there we go. A lobster pot. Let's go fishing, not for subscribers, but for our 3rd unlock of the series. And there we go. Dark crab, 3 out of 62. We are kind of flying right now. The inventory is looking so good. I decided to get an extra 100 crabs, just so I have a supply of food, so I don't need to come back here for a while. I think I have basically everything I need to survive. I have a full inventory of food. I have freezes. I have some sort of armor. I think I can basically go do anything I want within reason. I don't think I can go kill like Callisto, but I can kill basically anything in the wilderness now. And my goal for the video is to get a malediction shard from Scorpia, because as soon as I release this video and people start tracking my XP, I do not want to do a multi-boss that can be tracked. So I want the one thing I want in the early game from Scorpia, which is the malediction shard, because the malediction ward is going to be used probably for the whole series. It's a great shield, good magic attack, good magic defense. It would be really nice to have. Okay, we're going to get stuff out of the looting bag. I want my rune sword in there. And it's really sketchy because 1 bill is on the ground and we have it. Rune sword. And let's get a looting bag. I can leave all the rest of that stuff on the ground. Both me and Reese have had stuff stolen here at this exact spot. Oh my god, there's a guy. He is just doing a Slayer task. But me and Reese have both had our looting bags robbed here. Me when I did Spindle. Honestly, I want to play the clip. The clip is so funny. And I wanted to get the coins out of my looting bag so I could go to the agility arena. And I was going a bit dry on getting a spare looting bag, so I dropped all of my most valuable stuff on the ground to juggle the rest of my looting bag. Oh my god.
Take the gem, take the gem, take the gem.
I think he got the gem.
There's no way.
I can't even hit him.
There's no way.
It's a disaster!
Bro!
He just yoinked all my shit! He just yoinked it all! Who is this guy? He just yanked all my stuff! Dude, we were just talking about how it happened to Reese. Yeah, so I hope that doesn't happen again. Anyways, we got our looting bag. That is how I'm gonna have to juggle it. I probably won't show it every time. It's time to take a trip to the Revenant caves. There are a couple free unlocks here, but the main thing I'm here for is money. If I want to do Scorpia, I need to buy a bunch of barrage casts, and I need a ton of money to do that. So the money ghosts it is, and the first money ghost kill is gonna be an automatic unlock with the chance of a double unlock. Let's see. Number 4, Revenant Ether. And if you're wondering why it's on the board, I wanted it to look symmetrical, okay? Sue me. In order to get better drops, we're gonna kill the hobgoblin, not the regular goblin. We normally wouldn't be able to kill this guy without a bracelet, but there's a weird way you can like trap him in this little corner and safe spot him. Even with melee, if you just go back to this green tile to the south, for some reason he just doesn't attack you. I don't really know why it works, but it works. 19, damn, it's rune sword. Oh my god, rune plate bodies. That is my first kill. The first kill luck is real. Damn, that's like 100k. Revenant Cave Teleport, that is the 5th item knocked off the board. I'm really hoping we just randomly spoon a weapon. That would be ideal, I would say. That would be great. Oh, there we go. Okay, I went a little bit dry, but there is the bracelet, which is an incredibly useful drop, as well as part of the board. So that's 6 out of 62. 10% of the way done. Although the first 10% has been very, very easy. No way. That is so rare. Why couldn't I have gotten something cool than rare? I guess this is cool. Oh my god. Let's put this baby on. Oh my god, look at us. We look like a fucking beast. Holy. If I see this guy in the wilderness, I am turning around, logging out. I am running away in fear. Oh my god. You would not expect this guy to be risking 1 billion GP. I'm memeing, but the defense stats of this are actually pretty good. I'm almost triple digits in my defenses already, and I don't have a shield or plate leg, so. Another bracelet. The looting bag is looking pretty good. I need like 1 more good elk. There we go. I kind of want to stay though. I'm having a lot of fun here, just hoping for a good drop. I have enough to go to agility, but I think I might stay a bit. Who's that? Oh, hell no. That guy's in like Virtus Purging Staff. He's in max mage. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave Revenants. If someone like that gets on me, there's no chance I survive. I have to avoid PKers at all costs. I am once again destroying my looting bag in order to sell a bunch of stuff to the store. Let's wear one plate body, sell the adamant one, and we have 2 bracelets to sell. I think these are like 40 something K each. So I should have more than enough cash. Sell the rune plate body as well. Okay, we have enough to go to agility. We have 200K. This is gonna be scary. Oh my god, why am I actually getting kind of nervous? This is so scary. This is probably gonna be the scariest thing I do this episode. And I'm going to Scorpia. This place is crawling with PKers, and I don't have any brews, so I might be saying goodbye to 1 bill coming up here. Let's pay our 150K. It's nice that it gives you a looting bag. I don't have to go get one before coming here. And I think I can put both of these rune weapons into the looting bag to save some space. I'm gonna want every single inventory space filled up with food that I possibly can in this grind, because this place is really scary. Thankfully, I have ice sacks, so I can put all of these runes in the bag as well as these dark crabs. I have a lot of space in my inventory, and this agility ticket is in fact on the board. That brings us up to 7 out of 62. Okay, we have a full inventory of food and we're at 121 HP. This is like the most food I can get on this inventory, and it still doesn't feel like enough. I'm actually so paranoid, I'm gonna put the cash in the looting bag as well, just for +1 more food. Okay, I haven't seen anyone, and we're in the juice zone, the 61 lap streak, the sweet spot. So now we're gonna get a bunch of rune kite shields and chain bodies, if you don't know how the course works. Basically, we are gonna start printing money here. So let's hope we see no PKers, and I can keep this going as long as possible. I was just about 100 laps into doing agility when someone started opening Laren's keys. You can see the broadcast from the course, and I really wanted to see what they had on, because a lot of times when people go to the Laren's chest, they don't bring food for some reason. I don't know why, but the place is kind of like a noob magnet, and this guy had a lot of keys. He's still going. It's time to see if breaking my streak was worth it. What does this guy have on? Oh, that looks so promising. Black D-hide and nothing else. Please don't have food. He's gonna drop his black D-hide if I kill him, 100%, because he still has keys. Oh, this could be absolutely huge. I need to fix my left click. He's not even running. He's just working the stairs. I might just staff bash him to death. He's not eating. Please don't have food. Oh, I want to find a noob at the Laren's chest so bad. I'm not hitting anything though. And these stairs are so annoying. Oh my god. Okay, I hit him. I just can't let him log out. Ooh, that's big. That's big. He's still... Oh, he just ate. No! Okay, he might not have a lot of food. He ate twice. I think this is cooked. He's not running, though. He can't log out. I'm staying on him. Okay. Oh, he's running. Okay. I don't think I'm going to kill this guy, but I'm going to do my best. I am so weak, it's crazy. I did 100 damage. Oh my god. And then it says get good. Oh, look at the gear, bro. I can't do anything in this gear. I need better upgrades before I PK. He had 8 brews and 10 anglers. I was never killing that guy. Wishful thinking. Dude, I can't believe I reset my core streak for that. I do have a lot of loot. This should all convert into a ton of GP, which is exactly what I was looking for, but will it be enough is the question. I have enough nature runes to alch all of this stuff. We've got 35k left. This is why we have the max cape. We can go to spellbook standard. Being able to switch spellbooks is super important. I think I might be using all 4 spellbooks in this series. I am going to alch all of this valuable loot and then see how much cash I have. Okay, that is the last item. And I am just now realizing that I probably should have left a rune plate leg or addy plate leg and a rune kite shield so I could wear them. But, oh well. We have 1.4 mil, close to 1.5. That's going to buy us so many barrages for Scorpia. So that is problem number 1 solved. And problem number 2 is the poison. We need anti-poison. The answer to the anti-poison problems lies in a boss, which is a shame because my gear sucks and this is about to be miserable. Calvarion has a relatively common drop of Sanfu Syrup, which is an obscure potion that's basically like an anti-poison and a super restore all in one. The drop is 24 total doses and each dose is 6 minutes. So every time I get the drop, I can do Scorpia for 2.5 hours, which sounds great, but these Calvarion kills are going to take a long time. And this is another hot spot for PKing, so I need to dodge PKers and get these Sanfus as soon as possible. All right, Calvarion, here we go. I am curious how bad this is gonna be. I'm literally just in a Rune Warhammer and no other bonuses, so I'm expecting like 5-minute kills, which honestly is terrifying because that makes me stay way longer than it's smart to. Okay, that was like a 4-minute kill. Oh, a rune pickaxe is actually a pretty damn good drop though. There's a lot of stuff to mine here in the wilderness and I can smith stuff. That is a pretty nice drop to have. That's probably gonna stay in the looting bag for a while. Second kill for Dragon Bones. Oh my god, that green text made me really excited. That is really useless. I'm not even gonna pick it up. Oh my god, this is miserable. That was a super fast kill and that still was so slow. That will help speed it up quite a bit though. Super combat. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I put it in the looting bag. Oh my god, damn it. Okay, I gotta go get that out of the looting bag. That's definitely gonna be better than a Rune Warhammer, I think. Oh, a 31. I think I'm completely unpotted too. I forgot to repot. That is a big upgrade. It seems way more accurate too. Oh, maybe I can do like 3-minute kills now. Let's go. Yes. Okay, Sanfus. Oh, that's so nice. That is so nice. I didn't even see any PKers here, which I'm pretty surprised about. And it makes me want to keep killing it. So I think I will for a bit. Oh my god, yes. 3 kills later, I think. Oh, that is such a spoon. I got 2 drops of them in 21 KC. That's so lucky. Get me the hell out. That place is scary as hell. I think I'm going to go from one scary place to the next because I think I'm going to go back to agility, which is arguably more scary, but I want a lot of barrages so I can hopefully do my Scorpia grind all in one sitting. Because these Sanfus will last me about 5 hours at Scorpia and I do not have 5 hours of spell casts. So I need more money to buy runes. We are once again back to agility. God, this place just makes me nervous. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I'm just gonna get attacked here. Well, let's pay the course fee and start running some laps. Dude, there is another guy opening Laren's keys here. I swear. 2.2k Laren's chest is just the place to be. I definitely want to come back here when I have like a rune crossbow, dragon dagger, stuff like that. Oh shit. This could be bad. Oh, I do not have the facilities to fight back. Okay, he didn't go down the ladder. Oh, he misclicked. Oh! Okay, thank God. Oh my God. Oh shit. He's back. I'm nowhere close to the ladder. I think I have to go for the gate. Okay, he's got an AGS. Okay, he's got a tent whip. Probably doesn't have a crossy then. Oh! Oh my god. I'm dead. That is the worst timing. I'm dead. I'm dead. My E didn't go off. I'm dead. Oh, there goes a bill. Good fight to Danny. I'm actually dead. Shout out to Danny for sending me the kill pic. We had a good laugh about it on Discord after. That was such a crazy death. It was such a funny way to go. Just walking down the plank, knowing I'm dead for like 10 seconds straight. It was such a weird feeling. I know I'm gonna get roasted and flamed for this, but I actually don't think it was that bad of a death. Obviously the money loss was bad, but in terms of time sunk into the challenge, it should be pretty easy to restart, and I was not demotivated at all. In fact, this is what I said as soon as I died. Oh, I'm gonna try again. There goes a bill. I'm not quitting. Call me delusional, but I really think this challenge is still doable. Like, I would have died to that same exact thing even if I had complete max gear on. It wasn't like a gear issue. It was just a completely freak timing and my eat didn't go off because the gate just eats your input. The early game of the challenge is definitely the hardest and the most likely point to die, so I don't really feel fazed by this. I know that I can complete this challenge, so I geared back up with 1 bill in my max cape and went back into the wilderness. I am gonna fast forward through the run until I catch up to where I died at. This time I got super lucky and got a dragon simi on like the 3rd zombie pirate kill. Then I went to dark crabs. I think the board unlocks are in the exact same order. The dragon scimitar was honestly super clutch. It helped a ton for revs. This run was super blessed. The one major difference was for anti-poisons, I went and just hid in the rogue's castle and killed rogues for like 2 hours. So I could get irrit, so I could make my own super anti-poisons. I didn't do Calvarion. And then I did a huge session of agility, alked everything and had even more money than last time, and I bought a ton of barrage runes, which means we're finally ready for Scorpia. You are not gonna wanna miss episode 2, so I would recommend subscribing. Okay, bye. Also, last thing, there will be a Slayer skill cape hoodie early in November, probably in the first week. So if you want a skill cape hoodie, go to piphoodies.com. Okay, thanks, bye for real this time.